We looked at the final day of Kamala Harris's presidential campaign. We will now look at the final day of Donald Trump's presidential campaign. Now, before we even get to the substance of Trump's final rallies, I must tell you that the theme yesterday was really low turnout for Trump. Where is everyone? Where are the people? Multiple rallies with no low turnout in North Carolina, in Pennsylvania. We have a picture from Reading, Pennsylvania, or Reading. It's Reading, Massachusetts. I don't know if they say Reading or Reading in Pennsylvania. Regardless, the picture from Reading, Pennsylvania shows even the floor seats not totally full, with reports of campaign staff herding people into sections to make them look full, according to Mother Jones' David Korn. And this was the theme: surprisingly light turnout. CNN reporting from Reading, Pennsylvania, saying not a lot of people at these rallies.
The turnout today so far for this event is quite thin. There is a lot of empty seats left in this arena, and Donald Trump is now supposed to speak in the next hour here. So I'm not saying that's a sign about what we can expect in Pennsylvania by any stretch or in this county, but Donald Trump has built his brand around his ability to turn out large crowds. And so far in the stops today in North Carolina and here in Reading, it is noticeably thin here.
All right. So it is pronounced Reading, apparently. And yes, when you stake your value and the success of your campaign on crowd size, and there's empty floor seats, it certainly doesn't look good. One other report, this one from MSNBC, Vaughn Hilliard, also that these are some of the smallest crowds Trump has had.
Here, we're in North Carolina. This is going to be his first stop. He's making 2 stops in Pennsylvania, Reading, and then Pittsburgh before finishing the night, as he did in 2016 and 2020 in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And I want to show you guys real fast what this crowd looks like, because Donald Trump was scheduled to take the stage at 10 a.m. And our Tony Butler is going to show you what this crowd currently looks like.
Wow.
We're looking at about a capacity about 70% full here. And for 9 years, I'm going to have Tony pan to the right. For 9 years, we have talked about the enthusiasm and the masses that have come out for Trump's rallies time and again, even at his politically lowest points, including in 2022. But interestingly, and I can't tell you exactly why, but in this final week, we have seen far smaller crowds. We were in Greensboro, North Carolina, where just a few thousand people. Macon, Georgia, just a few thousand people. Yeah.
Now, let me tell you one thing about this. One of the reactions has been the reason that the crowds were light yesterday is because so many people voted early. And after you vote early, you're not interested in going to rallies anymore. There are 2 reasons to doubt that message. Number one, who says if you already voted, you're not interested in going to a rally? I mean, the rally is not necessarily directly connected to the vote. You might vote early and then say, I'm going to go see the rally for the guy or gal I just voted for. And secondly, Kamala Harris did not seem to be experiencing the same crowd size problem. So if it is the case that once people vote, they're not interested in rallies anymore, why would that only apply to Trump supporters and not Kamala Harris supporters? Regardless, where I want to focus is not the crowd size, which was weak for Trump, but the content and substance of the rallies, and it was really, really bad. I wrote a book. This was so much work and a long time coming, but I am thrilled about how it turned out, and I hope you will read it. The book is called The Echo Machine. The 10-second summary is I explain how things broke in American politics, how to fix it, and which countries have already figured it out. No matter who wins in November, we need a plan, and that's what the book is about. If Trump wins, the book is a warning about how we got here and how to prevent it from getting worse. If Kamala Harris wins, the book explains what we do with this incredible opportunity to improve the lives of Americans. The book faces long odds, I will admit. There's the belief that to have a successful political book, you need corporate media, and that it really can't be done successfully with an independent media platform like mine. But I believe that we can prove them wrong. I hope you will order the book today. You can get The Echo Machine at davidpakman.com/echo, on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Audible, Kindle, anywhere that books, ebooks, and audiobooks are sold. You can also call any local bookstore, ask them to order The Echo Machine by David Pakman. No matter where you get the book, you will get the free pre-order bonuses, including a signed book plate. After ordering, just go to davidpakman.com/freebookstuff. davidpakman.com/free book stuff to get the free stuff. Let's do this.